The purpose of this video is to provide the history of Bolton's efforts to address Town Hall space needs. Everyone agrees that this office space must be modified for the current dedicated town employees and for the future of Bolton town government. The current town hall is run down, outdated, and too small. This story begins in 2000, right after the purchase of the Heritage Farm. The town hired the architectural firm of Fryer Associates to look at the existing conditions and space needs of the major town facilities. This was a comprehensive, detailed study. The 3-volume final report recommended a full renovation of the Notch Road Municipal Center as well as adding an addition. The building would house town government offices plus the education administrative offices. Armed with this information in 2002, the selectmen hired another architectural firm, Briesmeister, to prepare plans so as to bring the Notch Road project and a proposed library addition to public referendum. Both projects went to the voters, bundled as one referendum question, and were defeated. After the referendum, some residents requested that the selectmen return both these projects to the voters as separate referendum questions. This did not happen. In September 2003, the library issue did return to the voters as a standalone project, and this project was voted down. In 2004, the selectmen created a facilities study committee of concerned citizens to look at Town Hall, Notch Road Municipal Center, and the high school. In early 2005, the 3 subcommittees reported their findings. The Town Hall group proposed a modernization of the present Town Hall buildings for some type of community purpose with relocation of the Town Hall. The Notch Road Municipal Center group, however, did not reach a consensus. Options presented included 1. Demolishing Notch Road at an estimated cost of $1 million, or 2. Saving the building as senior housing. Since no solid conclusions were found for Notch Road, it was decided to extend the study group for a few more meetings to see if a consensus could be reached. No future meetings, however, were ever held. In 2005, the selectmen learned that the Pistrito property was for sale. The parcel would connect the town hall and Heritage Farm. The selectmen overwhelmingly agreed this was critical land to own to preserve the rural character of the town center. They began the long process of buying it. They saw this purchase as a way to preserve open space, to have land available to resolve septic issues, and to have additional acreage for potentially expanding Town Hall. In 2006, the selectmen began negotiations to sell Notch Road to a long-term tenant, the King's School. The town envisioned converting the building to a condominium. The other tenant would be the senior center. The purchase price negotiated for this portion of the building was approximately $100,000. As part of the purchase, the town expected the school to replace the roof and the boiler. In November of 2006, the study selected the architectural firm of Schoenhardt to study the facility needs of Town Hall and the high school. On June 11, 2007, at a joint meeting of the Boards of Selectmen, Finance, and Education, Schoenhardt presented options for the high school and 2 options for Town Hall. When the selectmen were asked why Notch Road was not included as a potential solution, one selectman said that Notch Road was no longer an option. The selectmen were leaning towards renovating the present town hall and constructing a new 10,245 square foot addition. On August 1, 2007, the 3 boards reconvened. At this meeting, a selectman stated that they were close to resolving all the issues with Town Hall and felt they could bring this issue to the voters for referendum before the high school project. They also intended to sell the Notch Road to the King's School. However, later that month, the King's School closed unexpectedly. In September 2007, the selectmen received a proposal to demolish Notch Road. In October, the Journal-Inquirer published an article stating that a likely option for Notch Road was demolition. After the demise of the King's School and the speculation about demolition of Notch Road, this issue was discussed in greater detail by the Board of Finance. 3 members of the board posted an article on the Republican website in November requesting that the selectmen now consider Notch Road as a potential solution for Town Hall. On November 6th, the chairman of the Finance Board discussed Notch Road with the selectmen. The Board of Selectmen made it clear that Notch Road was not an option.
No, we're
I don't
not.
think so, no. I wouldn't
That is
agree
not,
with
that is
that.
not what we're doing. We are not going to put the town hall at Notch Road. We have no plans to put the town hall at Notch Road.
That's true.
Based on this new information, our group came together to advocate for keeping all the options on the table. We decided to seek the support of the selectmen in appointing an ad hoc committee of concerned citizens and residents knowledgeable in real estate and construction to study the town hall space needs. In December, the selectmen reached an agreement to rent out 4 classrooms and 2 offices in the Notch Road building to another Christian school on a monthly basis through June. The tenant was able to move in without any renovations or improvements to the building. On January 7, 2008, we submitted a letter to the Bolton Board of Selectmen requesting the creation of a study commission. The letter was signed by 146 supporters. Dick Treat and Rich Haves gave an overview of why this commission is important. At this meeting, it was learned that the selectmen received a draft report from Schoenhart about Notch Road. At the present time, this report is not available to the public. An updated report is expected from Schoenhart in February. Since the 2004 Facilities Study Committee meetings, many things have changed in town. The town is making plans to improve the Heritage Farm buildings. The Pistrito property has been purchased, and a buyer for Notch Road no longer exists. The group is very appreciative of everything the selectmen have done. They put in an enormous amount of time in researching a solution for Town Hall. Their vision was critical to the long-term preservation of the Heritage Farm and the Pistrito property. Recently, they exhibited some flexibility about what solutions they will consider for Town Hall, as can be seen by their willingness to have Schoenhart look at Notch Road. We share with the selectmen the same goal of finding a long-term solution to the space needs of Town Hall. Where we differ is in the approach. We want to encourage them early on to energize the community, to reach out to them, to get the public involved, and to seek their input about the future of our town. The proposed commission can do this work openly and transparently, reviewing all the options, and then report back to the selectmen with their recommendations. This commission could tap into the opinions of our residents to find out if the people of Bolton support constructing a new town hall at the present campus and selling or demolishing the Notch Road building. We understand that the selectmen have the right to deny the request to create a commission and to continue on their present course to seek public input at a later date. Our community has been studying a solution for Town Hall for over 8 years. It was presented only once to the voters as a referendum question in 2003, when it was bundled up with the library project. We all agree that the time has come to find a long-term solution. We are hopeful that the selectmen will support the request to create a Town Hall Study Commission and believe that if they do, this process will lead to a comprehensive plan that will win the support of our community. This concludes Part 1, a history of seeking a solution to the space needs of Bolton's Town Hall.